think when I'm done here, I'm going to go hang out outside for a while. I'm on here because I got some information that I would like to share with everybody just real quick today. So I told y'all about the black magic that was happening over the full moon. Well, it bounced back immediately. I mean, it never even got to me. It like instantly reverberated, went right back to the people who were throwing the magic at me. And I mean, like, snap back. We have people on the run, y'all. There are people on the run. And there are arrest warrants that are being written. Things are moving. And people are running. A lot of people, actually. A lot of people. Most of the people in the coven are on the run now. And secret society, not so many of them are on the run. It's mostly the coven, but there will be a few of them from the secret society that will be running as well. There is a high official that a Mason high official that is actually on his deathbed. That's what I'm being told. And another or the same person who's having mental issues. That might be two people. One of them on their deathbed and the other one is having mental issues. When I said there were children being sacrificed, there are children that have been sacrificed. But they're using these children. They're using these children's energy to attack me. That's not good for these kids. Not with what these people are trying to do. Death spells and Lord knows what else. I mean, what's worse than a death spell on somebody? Truly. They're trying to now, or they have in the past, very recent past. If it's not right now happening, it was in the very recent past that it happened. That they spent $100,000 to buy a practitioner to take me out. $100,000, y'all. And I'm being called to say, time's up. Time's up. They're now doing magic on each other, which I've mentioned that in the past. That was, one of my premonitions, one of my forethoughts, my foresights that I knew that this was going to happen. But it's happening now. They're turning on each other, doing black magic on one another. They were doing it back then too, but now they're doing it more. Their death spells actually just thrust me into my awakening. Everything that they've done has thrust me into my awakening. That's how this has worked out. Please, though. She's been screaming all morning, trying to keep her from going there. They did this at first. All of this started at first for money, and inheritance, insurance policies, money, power, and fame is the reason that all of this started off in the first place. Okay, because they know who I am. They knew who I was before I knew who I was. And then they got a taste of my energy, the people in Tennessee, and then they were like, oh no, we want this energy. They were trying to make me, they wanted me to join their dark side. They wanted me to join them and do the things that they did in the darkness. No, Linda doesn't play in the dark. Linda does not play in the dark. So when they couldn't do that, then it was back to try to kill me. Some of these people have actually now gotten themselves banished from this society. They were told not to do this. They were told not to do this. They were explicitly told not to do this. But my mother's ego couldn't stand for me to win. She couldn't stand for me to be happy. She's always wanted me to be alone. No love in my life, barely making it, just paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's how she's always wanted to see me. And she was willing to do anything to keep me there or less, dead, you know. Um, but now I believe she's one of them that's banished from this society. Because she was willing to win at all costs. Well, it cost you all right. It cost you everything, Sandy. It cost you everything. All of you that were involved. It cost you everything, including your freedom. They're trying to stop me from dreaming because dreaming is how I've always gotten my downloads. But God told me not to worry about it because there's other ways. So I've not been dreaming, and I've asked God, why am I not dreaming? Because I dream very vividly. All my life I have dreamed very vividly, and lately I haven't had any dreams at all. And that would be why, because they were doing spells to try to stop me from dreaming so that I didn't get my downloads. Well, God has more than one way to give me a download, y'all. This came to my mind, and I'm being told to speak on it. There was a man I've talked about in my past that was a pedophile, a well-known pedophile in my small hometown of Leadville, Colorado. And this man's name, he's passed away, so I don't have a problem saying his name. His name was Hank True, and he had a son named David. Hank, my dad told me back in the early 80s that Hank was found dead in a dumpster near Rangeley, Colorado, or in Rangeley, Colorado. So I'm just letting the authorities know that this had something to do with my dad and the secret society, that this man, Hank True, ended up dead in a dumpster in Rangeley, Colorado. I don't know why I'm being asked to talk about that, but I am. So my mother has tried to bring my children in on this. She was able to get Samantha in on this, but she wasn't able to get anybody else to come in on this, thankfully. They are, however, a little afraid to talk to me. They don't know what to say or how to say it, or I'm sure they're a little afraid to talk to me because I'm talking about covens and societies, and I mean, I guess I can understand, kind of. I do and I don't. I get it and I don't get it, but it's okay. It is what it is. It just is what it is. So everything that I own is on auction right now at FreddieMorton.com. 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 The auction is going to go until the 10th. So you have just a few days left if you're interested in anything that I have. I have some stones, some crystals, and there's a bunch of stuff. Y'all, my whole house. I mean, literally everything I own is up for auction on FreddieMorton.com. So if you're interested, go on in, take a look, make a bid, take something home. It'll be worth something at some point. That I can tell you. It'll be worth something at some point. So put in a few bucks. See what happens. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go spend some time out in the sunshine. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Take good care of yourselves. Um, keep an eye on the news. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know when exactly. It's the thing between spirit world and 3D. I never know the timing. I have no idea, but it's coming. Yeah. All right. Love each other. Love yourselves. I love you. I'll catch you later. Have a great day.